Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, General Manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping website in the world, and that of course is VegasSportsAdvisors.com, and this is going to be your Wednesday video report. I've got three more complimentary plays coming your way in college basketball. Let's get to them. We'll start with the Pac-12 battle in Tucson, Arizona between the Wildcats and the Oregon Ducks. Now, when these two met in Eugene back on January 8th, Arizona rolled in that game rather easily, 80-62 as a 6.5-point favorite. They have won four straight since losing to Oregon State in the game after playing Oregon as part of their swing through the state. But now they're back at home. They're hosting a Ducks team that's coming off a home sweep of UCLA and USC. But Oregon is 0-2 in the Pac-12 road so far this season. They lost at Washington State and they lost at Washington. You've got an Arizona team that's won 32 consecutive games straight up in Tucson by an average of 21 points a game. They're 11-0 at the McHale Center this season, averaging 79 points on 51.7% shooting. One of the things that I found interesting in reviewing the box score the first go-round between these two teams is that Arizona actually dominated on the boards, out-rebounding Oregon 40-27. And I say that's surprising because Oregon actually is a pretty good rebounding team, number 17 in the nation, in fact, averaging almost 40 boards a game with nearly 28 of them coming off the defensive glass. But in the first meeting, the key really for Arizona, not only the rebounding advantage, but the fact that Oregon's leading scorer, Joseph Young, held to just 12 points on 4 for 15 shooting, and he averages a little over 19 a game. Oregon scores plenty of points. They lead the Pac-12 in offense at 77.8 points a game. Problem is, they're second to the last in Pac-12 in defense as they give up over 70 a game. Even though Arizona has a big look-ahead payback game with Oregon State at home on Friday, I'm willing to lay the big double digits with Arizona in this spot. Your next free play, Richmond is a 13.5-point favorite at home against Duquesne. Now, Richmond is coming off a tough loss, 63-60 at Dayton on Saturday, a game in which they probably should have won the damn game. But they folded near the end, and now they're back home. But home has been beautiful for them in A10 play. They hammered Davidson in revenge, 89-63. Remember, early last week, they beat St. Bonaventure by 19, George Mason by 10. The only question you have about Richmond here is, will they get caught looking ahead to Saturday's game with VCU? I say no, because they're coming off that heartbreaking loss at Dayton. And they've got an opponent here, the Duquesne Dukes, who have lost 5 in a row and 11 of their last 14. They're coming off a 74-59 loss at George Washington. They previously lost A10 road games to St. Louis, a bad Billikens team, 78-69, and they got hammered at Dayton, 81-55. So once again, I'm going to lay the points with Richmond. And then your final play is going to be Temple minus the 6 at Central Florida. Owls played last Thursday, I think it was. They hammered USF, South Florida at home to snap a 3-game slide. Listen, those 3 games they lost in a row, keep in mind, their starting point guard, Will Cummings, barely played in them. Missed one, hurt midway through the other, and played limited minutes in the third. So he's back, he's healthy, as opposed to South Florida, whose leading scorer, the freshman guard B.J. Taylor, is out for this contest because of concussion. Meanwhile, another one of their guards, who happens to be averaging 10 points a game, Brandon Goodwin, did not practice on Tuesday because of a fever, cold, etc. And who knows whether he'll be available tonight and what percentage of health he'll be bringing to the floor. Meanwhile, you've got a Central Florida team that's coming off a 56-46 home loss to Cincinnati. They've lost 3 in a row and 6 of their last 8. I think you got to go ahead and lay the points with Temple. So, Temple, Richmond, and Arizona are going to be your 3 free selections for this Wednesday basketball card. Best of luck to you all, guys, and I will catch you again tomorrow right here on Roku and at VegasSportsAdvisors.com.